Like, I'd rather say your name properly than use a shortened version that is easier to say. Alright, so we got Esplat's Ganondorf versus M Destroyer's Kirby. These are two heavyweights of other channels, but, you know, they are occasional viewers of mine as well, which is pretty nice. As the rules state, there's no lag testing. It's just, you just deal with it. It's a Wi-Fi tournament from a random YouTube streamer. It's just not serious enough for that. This is a very interesting matchup because, you know, Kirby combos Ganondorf a lot, and then Ganondorf like hits Kirby and he dies at 90. Meanwhile, it takes like some extreme edge guarding or, you know, early gimps to actually kill Ganondorf as Kirby. You can do like a forward air chain or like, you know, inhale or back airs, Ganondorf's trying to recover, rock, things like that. There's a lot of different options there, but if you don't get the edge guards in this matchup, then it's kind of rough actually. Ganondorf does have the ability to hold down as he's recovering with his up B, and it does make his fists stick out, so it can kind of stop people from edge guarding. And there's that back air. Sometimes you gotta be a little brave. I mean, now that Ganondorf is on even stocks with Kirby, then you can be even more brave off stage, because if you're at even, or if Ganondorf is up, then you can always get hit by, oh, that's optimal. Nice. You like to see the optimal Kirby stuff. The tech, but it was in place, so it may as well have been a missed tech. I personally like to tech roll away. Because the only thing Ganondorf can do is like another, what's it called? He can do another, oh, that's a rough miss. Ganondorf has one of the lowest ledge hangs in the game, so like a lot of things that would work against a lot of people just kind of don't work against Ganondorf. Flame choke. Ganondorf has to do another flame choke if he wants to cover tech roll away. Or Warlock Wizard's Foot, but like it's a little weirder to do Wizard's Foot because if you don't tech roll away, then like it's literally that he can't cover anything else. So he has to like super hard read you doing that. That was definitely an accident. Light punish though, just a back air, you know. Alright, this is scary stuff here. Oh. If he had been a little bit lower to the ground, then he could have gotten the fair one into forward smash. That Kirby's love so much. Dash attack? Nope. Actually, the perfect percent for a dare ride. Game 1 goes to M Destroyer. You get 2 bans, because there's 7 stages in the stage list. And you can ban amongst all the starters and all of the counterpick stages. And since you are the winner, you do the bans, and then the loser gets to choose from the remaining 5 stages and choose whatever their best stage is. If this were an IRL bracket, then, or if this were Smash.gg, you would also announce which characters you're going to be playing with. Rin asks, are you doing... You're actually waiting for me to host your tournament set. I want to have you guys on stream. Yes, of the remaining stages that were not banned by End Destroyer, you pick a stage now. This is also why the rule is if you don't know how to stage strike, just play everything on small battlefield, because it just adds time to the tournament. But over the course of the summer, yeah, if I explain it a couple of times, towards the end everyone will just kind of do it all quickly. But since you guys are on stream, I don't mind explaining it. Alright, putting the Ganondorf away and bringing out the Ike. This is a pretty meticulous matchup you gotta do here. Like, I actually really like the concept of fighting against Ike because at a low level, the idea is, okay, well, Ike is just going to nair, and if he doesn't hit it, then he just jumps and does another nair, and if he does hit it, then he gets a nice combo that can either kill or do plenty of damage. And that's kind of like your baseline for a Ike offense. And I personally like it because you get to kind of like understand the concept of like, you know, making a safe aerial not safe, you know, by doing things like tilting your shields and, you know, positioning yourself, right? Or parrying and things like that. But then at the next level above that becomes the empty hops, because then once the opponent starts doing, you know, walk up shield and attack early, so while they're still in the air, the Ike player gets to do things like not nairing, and then you just go for a grab, or like just empty land up tilt, empty land, oh no. The mash. Always mash by rotating your control stick. Don't do button mashes. And that's the reason why. Because you will buffer something that'll kill you. Alright, that goes 2-0 in M Destroyer's favor. Yep, that's right. You did have to deal with the lag. That's in the rules. I'm not doing lag tests. It's not worth it. There is still the loser's bracket. Alright, next up we should have Sirfetch'd and Rinsuowen.